All right, so hey loves and welcome back. So in this video we are going to be doing a relaxer routine, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I relax my hair by myself at home. Now I'm just going to go ahead to fluff up my hair, but if you guys take a look closer, you will see that I have about a 1 inch new growth. So we're going to be focusing on that in this video. We're just going to be straightening out that section. Now for my relaxer kit, I'm going to be using the Cream of Nature relaxer. Now this is my first time trying this out, and I'm just going to show you guys what comes in the box. Now we do have the relaxer cream in here, we have the activator, we have the shampoo, and lastly, or next up, we have the intense conditioning treatment, and lastly we have the gloss and shine polisher. Now typically you get a manual or a guide for your relaxer kit, and in that guide you have your gloves as well as a spatula. Now this is what it looks like. So in case you're relaxing your hair yourself and you've never noticed this, this is where the gloves usually are. Now we have a spatula as well, and we're going to be needing Vaseline as well. Now to start off with my hair prep, I love to go ahead by just combing my hair through. That way I release any knots. I just want my hair to be seamless. I want it to be straight. I want it to be knot free. So that way when I'm applying the product, it is easy. So the first thing I like to do is to protect my hairline and to protect my skin. So I go in with the Vaseline just around the perimeter of my hairline. Now I make sure I do not miss my ear, because sometimes the relaxer gets on the ear. So you want to make sure that it is protected. Do not be shy to put as much as you need, or maybe even put more, so that way you are protected, right? So I also like to just apply this around my hand, so that way in case any product gets on it, it serves as a barrier. So next up, I go ahead to partition my hair into 3 equal sections. I like to do this that way it's easier to work with and to kind of determine what next to do, right? So I like to do 1 at the back and then 2 in front, and this is what you guys are seeing me do right now. So I'm just going to partition this into 3 equal parts and then twist it down and then kind of like lock it in, so that way I have sections to work with. Alright, so next up I'm gonna go ahead to prepare and mix my relaxer, and first of all I love to go ahead to use my gloves so that way my hands are protected. I'm gonna mix the relaxer cream in with the activator and give this a good mix. I'm gonna pour everything all in because I feel like this tub is gonna be enough on my full head. Now again, you want to give this a mix because it's gonna have a crumbled look. However, you want this to look smooth and pasty. So give it a good mix for about 1 to 2 minutes until it has a consistency that looks sort of like this, right? So yeah, I'm just going to mix it a little bit more and then prepare for application. Now for my application, I like to start off with the back first of all and then work my way inwards or upwards. And I'm going to be partitioning this. I don't apply this on the edges of my hair yet. That's the last thing I do. I'm going to just go ahead to just apply a little bit of the relaxer on the areas that I want to relax, right? Be careful not to get this on your scalp. You want to be as careful as possible, but because I can't see my back as much as I would have loved, I'm just going to be doing my best. So I'm just applying about 1 inch of I'm applying relaxer on about 1 inch of my new growth, right? And I'm just going to be doing this consistently. So partition my hair and then apply. and I'm using my hands because I feel like this is faster for me. So typically when I'm applying my relaxer, I spend about maximum of 10 minutes applying the relaxer onto my hair. I don't want the relaxer to stay on my head for more than 15 minutes. So I give it another like 5 minutes to process, and then I wash it off. So yeah, 10 minutes to apply maximum, and then another 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes to process. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just saturating the entire hair with the relaxer. So I'm going to lock all of that in and then move on to the next section. So doing the same thing again, we're partitioning it and then we're applying the relaxer on just about 1 inch of my new growth hair. Doing it again, and we're applying the relaxer as well. It is basically a repetitive process, and you do want to be careful because relaxer can get all over the place and it could be messy. But at the same time, you want to work quick because again, while you apply, it begins processing. So yeah, do this, but then do this carefully. I'm going to be working on the last section, and I'm doing the same process all over again. This process is pretty much repetitive. You just apply in the sections that you have divided and then work the product in, or saturate the product into the hair so that way every strand is covered, so that way every strand can be processed. Doing this, I'm being very careful not to apply the relaxer on my edges just yet because it does process really quick. So that's the last thing that I do. I try to avoid my edges and my baby hair so that way it doesn't over process and it doesn't like ruin and damage my hair. So I'm going to go back to the first partition, the first section that we worked on, and just apply more product onto it. I'm going to go ahead to massage this and give this a good mix. I'm also applying a bit of the product on the areas that I skipped and I didn't apply. So I'm going to be doing that on this other side. Apply more product to it and massage this carefully. Now, the only reason I'm applying more product is because I did have excess relaxer remaining. So I just felt like applying a little bit more. So now I'm gently going in with the relaxer and I'm applying that onto the edges of my hair, my baby hair. And I'm being careful with that. Again, we're going to be giving this a good mix and just massaging the product into my hair. So lastly, I'm just going to be applying a little bit of the product on my baby hair, basically my hairline, just to process for at least maybe 2 to 3 minutes before washing it off. So this is the last thing that I do. I just go in with the product on my edges and on my baby hair and let that sit for a couple of minutes. So this is what we're looking like, and I sat there for about 3 to 5 minutes before I went ahead to wash this off. Now, when it comes to rinsing, shampooing, and conditioning your hair, you want to make sure that you first of all get all the products out of your hair, and you want to be patient with this. So just rinse everything off until it is clear and then proceed with your shampoo. And I do shampoo or try to neutralize this relaxer about 5 times, minimum 4 times. So I went in with the shampoo and I continued doing this consistently for 4 times. So wash, rinse, wash, rinse, wash, rinse, and then wash and rinse again. This is what the hair is looking like. So next up, I'm going in with the conditioner. This is an intense treatment, and I applied all of that onto my hair, starting from the roots down to the tip. And I'm being very generous with this. I'm gonna head to massage this in and saturate my hair with this product because it has been through it, and I want to make sure I give it all the moisture and all the love in order to kind of revive it basically and to keep it healthy. So I'm gonna head to just lock this in with my shower cap for a couple of minutes, maybe about 10 minutes. And when I head to rinse this off, and this is what we are looking like. There we go. So yeah, lastly, I'm going to be using the Gloss and Shine Polisher, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to be moisturizing and hydrating my hair, and I'm going to be using the Gloss and Shine Polisher that comes with the kits, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to be applying this all over my hair just to add a lot of moisture and to lock in that moisture. This is what it looks like on my hands, and we're just going to massage that into my scalp, my hair, and basically everywhere. Now feel free to go in with any products that you love or that you kind of are used to in your routine at this point, and give it a good mix and good massage into your hair. Alright, so to style the hair, I'm going in with my hand dryer. I'm going to be drying down my hair as well as trying to straighten it out using the comb that I'm using. So that way it is easier to style and easier to work with. So that's what I'm doing right now. Now, once you're done with this, you can go ahead to style the hair as desired. But this is how I'm styling my hair right now. And guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.